With hospitals overwhelmed, Albertans across the province watching loved ones have necessary, important healthcare treatment cancelled or delayed. As ICUs burst at the seams, the fact is, even if this government continues with its ridiculous head-in-the-sand approach, Albertans, many Albertans, are going to act on their own and stay home. And that means that Alberta businesses will suffer. And that is why we are here today. Alberta's NDP is here today to call for the government to step in and provide some critical supports to these businesses. So, we're asking first for the reintroduction of the Small and Medium Enterprise Relaunch Grant, called SMERG, with improvements for small businesses that are impacted by the fourth wave of COVID-19. We believe that each impacted business could receive up to $25,000, and then we would be asking for an additional $10,000 for that to be available to bars and restaurants that have been impacted by the 10 p.m. liquor service curfew. Secondly, we're calling for a reinstatement of the commercial eviction ban that was adopted in legislation by the UCP last year, but allowed to expire in August of 2020. And that ban was put in place after a good deal of pressure put in place by business advocates and our caucus at the time. Third, we're calling for a ban on business utility shutoffs for a further 6 months. Fourth, we continue and have been hearing from businesses throughout this period who need help with their insurance costs, and as such, we will repeat a previous call for a 50% reduction in the cost of insurance. And lastly, we're adopting a repeated call from a number of stakeholders across the province, including chambers of commerce, for Alberta to establish a COVID-19 risk index that they stick to for more than a day or two in order to give businesses proper warning of potential restrictions so they can plan inventory and staffing accordingly. Something like this, which we've been calling for over a year, would have prevented the calamity we saw with the curfew on Friday.
Jason Kenney has referred to this current situation as a fourth wave of the unvaccinated, and to me, the path forward out of this is clear. A temporary vaccine passport system will allow us to operate fully at full capacity and safely, and will help us move through this pandemic, and at the same time will motivate those who are unvaccinated to go get vaccinated. In lieu of this, hopefully we will see some more funding to help the hospitality industry move out of the hole the last year has caused. We've seen plenty of funding from the federal government with wage subsidies, rent subsidies, and even Factor Canada providing some assistance to live music in this country. We've seen the City of Calgary put forth some funding for live events when it is safe to put them on and we feel comfortable to put them on. And outside of the initial small business grants 8 months ago, we've seen next to nothing from the provincial government. The hospitality sector is a big sector. We employ a lot of people and we're suffering right now. And we just want to move forward. We want to operate safely and we want to start having fun again.